everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be making rice and peas, oxtails, and baked ziti. We're going to be making everything on this video, but if you want to know how to make something individually, like only the oxtail, it is on my page, or only the rice, it is on my page, or only the baked ziti, it is on my page. Because we're making everything in this video, it is going to be a little fast track. All right, let's get right into it. So we're going to use some pinto beans. We're going to use 1.5 cups. We're going to go ahead. We're going to wash those. Then we're going to put some water in there. We're going to put some green onions. We're going to put some garlic. And we're also going to add a little bit of oil. We're going to put that on the stove and let that boil. All right, now it's time to work on our baked ziti. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get some vegetables. We got tomatoes. We got garlic. We got bell peppers. We got all of that. We're going to go ahead. We're going to put some extra virgin olive oil on there, about 2 tablespoons.
Go ahead. We're going to put about 2 teaspoons of salt all over those vegetables, okay? I'm going to put about 1 teaspoon of black pepper all over that. We're going to have our oven preheated at 400 degrees, and we're going to put it in there, okay? Or you could just put it in there, because you know black people don't never really preheat nothing, child.
Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of epi. Some people call it green seasoning. Some people call it sofrito. You call it what you want, but we're going to add some of that. I'm going to put the 1 tablespoon of ginger. I'm going to put some thyme. I'm going to put some pimento seeds. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. There you go. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of oxtail and stew seasoning. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of adobo seasoning. There we go right there. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to grab some white pepper. I'm going to put 1/4 teaspoon of that. I'm going to put the garlic cloves. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of browning. Then I went ahead and I grabbed my dark soy sauce, and I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce. Okay, then I went ahead and I put 1 more tablespoon of the oxtail seasoning. Now we're gonna go ahead, we're going to mix everything together so that they could become one as a unit, baby. We're going to make sure every piece of oxtail is well taken care of, unlike your baby daddy that don't make sure you and them kids is well taken care of. But you know what? That's not my business. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put those bell peppers that I cut up earlier, and the carrots, everything in there. We're going to mix it all together, baby. All right. Then, if possible, we're going to let this sit overnight and let it marinate, if possible, in the perfect world. But as we know, we do not live in a perfect world, and sometimes things don't work out that way. You ain't got the time. You forgot to take out the meat. Something happened, and you couldn't do it overnight, baby. So you got to do it now. And you know what? That's okay.
We're going to go ahead and set that to the side. Put a pot on the stove at high heat. We're going to let that get to a simmer, and we're going to add 2 cubes of chicken flavor bouillon Maggi. This is going to give your pasta water some flavor. You can add salt if you so desire, but I feel like the chicken flavor bouillon take it to a next level. Okay, we're gonna mix that up just to make sure all the pieces is dissolved in there. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add 1 box of penne pasta. Next, we're going to put a skillet on the stove. We're gonna put about 1/4 cup of oil, and we're gonna put our heat at a high, medium 7, and we're gonna put our oxtails on that skillet, and we're going to let the oxtails brown. While that's browning, my pasta is done boiling. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to remove it off the stove, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to strain my penne pasta, okay? And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set it to the side. Now, back to my oxtails. Now that I've browned all the batches of my oxtails, I'm going to put them all back into the pot, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my bell peppers and my carrots that I had left. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add some thyme. That is not thyme. I'm sorry. Some bay leaves, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add a Jamaican hot pepper, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add about 6 cups of water in total. You guys, do not worry. I will have the exact recipe and measurements for you in the description box below. Have no fear. You already know your girl Freddie is here, okay? Then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna cover that, and I'm gonna let that cook. I got the heat at like a 6, okay? I'm gonna let that cook for a good minute, friend, for like, I want to say for like 3 hours, because oxtails need to tenderize.
While that's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna work on my baked ziti. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take my vegetables out and I'm gonna put them into the blender and I'm gonna blend them. It should look a little something like this. And now I'm checking on my beans. You know, beans take a while to cook. Now they should be done cooking. You're gonna know by pressing on a bean like that. If it squishes like that, baby, your beans are ready, okay? And we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna strain that. We're gonna put that water to the side. Don't throw that water away because we're going to need that. We're gonna need that to give your rice that beautiful reddish, brownish color,
Sausage,
okay?
okay?
So go
And
ahead
we're
and put
gonna
that
go.
to the side. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start cooking my meat for my baked ziti. I'm using ground beef and ground sausage, but if you don't want to use sausage, you can always use ground turkey, okay? I'm just mushing all the meat so we don't have no big lumps, no clumps, and no bumps. Then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add some bell peppers and onions that I chopped up, and we're gonna mix everything together so that they become one as a unit. Yes, just like that, okay? Then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start adding our seasoning. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of adobo, all-purpose seasoning. Then we're going to go ahead, we're going to add some oregano, and we're going to add 2 teaspoons of that. We're going to go ahead, we're going to grab some Italian seasoning, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to put 1 teaspoon of that, and we're going to put 2 teaspoons of Badea complete seasoning, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to put 2 teaspoons of seasoning salt, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix everything together so that they become one as a unit, baby. This is about to be so good, friend. Whew, baby, dinner is about to be all that and a bag of chips. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna mix everything together so that everything could be well combined and all the flavors could come unite together. Next, we're gonna go ahead, we're going to add that sauce that we made earlier with our vegetables, okay? And we're gonna mix all that together. Then I went ahead and I added a little bit more seasoning. I added some Sazon. Then I went ahead and I added some more adobo. I added 2 teaspoons of adobo to that. Then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of Badea complete seasoning. And then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of seasoning salt, and I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of oregano, and I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. Karen, don't come over here talking about that's too much seasoning. Stick this one out. This one ain't for you.
Okay,
Okay?
it
It
will
is
be
not too
the
much
tea.
seasoning.
So
Then
good,
we're gonna
friend.
go
That's
ahead. We're
gonna
gonna
be the
add some sugar. We're gonna add
tablespoon
2 tablespoons
of
of sugar. If
sugar.
you don't
Okay,
want to
just a
add your
little
sugar,
bit. Mix
don't
it,
add it,
and we're
baby. That's
gonna
your
let it come
business.
to a
But
simmer
don't come
for
for me
about 10
because
to
I want to
15
add mine.
minutes.
It's gonna
While
make it
that's
taste
simmering
good.
up, we're not
Next,
gonna
we're gonna
sit
go
around
ahead.
and
We're
look
gonna grab
slow.
our cheese.
We're gonna be.
As I
If
told
you
you
can lean, you
previously,
can
it is
clean.
better
If
when you
you
get the
now
block
we're
cheese
gonna
and you
chop
shred your
that up.
own
We're
cheese. Okay?
going
We're gonna go ahead.
to
We're gonna shred
grind
those
them,
cheeses just
whatever.
like you
We're
see
gonna
I'm
go
doing.
ahead.
In
There we
total, I use 3 blocks of cheese. Now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna set that to the side. We're gonna start working on our rice. I went ahead and I put a pot on the stove. I put some oil and I put some epice, or you could call it green seasoning, or you could call it sofrito. Baby, that's your business. Call it what you want, but we're gonna add it. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna mix that all together. At this point, your heat should be like at a 6, 8. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna add those cooked beans. We're going to mix everything together. We're going to start seasoning it up. We're going to add 2 cubes of chicken flavored bouillon Maggi. If you don't like chicken flavored bouillon Maggi, use salt, baby. That's your business. Then I added 1/4 teaspoon of adobo. We're going to add some parsley and thyme together. Tied together. I'm sorry. I didn't have parsley, you guys. I was out, so I only used thyme. Then I went ahead. I used that coconut package I just showed y'all to give it some coconut taste. And then I went ahead and I put about 1 teaspoon of salt. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to mix everything together. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to add that water that I told you to save earlier into the rice, baby. That's what's going to give your rice that beautiful color. If you don't do that, that's why your rice be looking weird. Your beans be one color and then your rice
cheese that
be,
comes
be
shredded
white.
for you
We don't
has
want
this
that
thing in it
business.
called
We're
Celsi,
gonna go
okay?
ahead. We're gonna
I
let
told y'all
that
that a
water
million
boil. While
times,
that
but this
water is
might be somebody's
boiling,
first time,
we're
so I
gonna
gotta
work on
tell
our
them.
baked
Went
ziti.
ahead and
We're gonna
put
go ahead. We're
our
gonna put
pasta sauce
that
into
sauce
the
that we just
pasta,
made
into
all over those
the
noodles that we
pasta, okay?
boiled
The
earlier. We're
penne
gonna mix
food,
everything
okay?
together. We're
Okay.
gonna add a
Then you're
little
gonna
bit
go
of
ahead. You're
that
gonna
cheese
grab
that we
3 pinches
shredded.
of
We're
goat
gonna
cheese,
mix it
whole
together.
milk.
Then we're gonna
If you
go
wanna
ahead. We're
die, you can
going
use
to
that, baby.
add some
That's your business, cause
ricotta
I don't do
cheese.
that.
We're
But you
gonna
do what
add
you
the
wanna do,
15
okay?
ounce one,
I
the
might be
small
on a
one,
diet,
and
but
we're
I
gonna
ain't gonna
mix it
use
all
no
together
quite
just like
sweetener,
that. Friend, look
friend.
how gooey and
Into that
cheesy and
sauce, just like
beautiful
that.
that look.
Now we're gonna
Then we
go
went
ahead. We're
ahead
gonna
and we
put those
added the
cheese,
cheese
those
that we
block of
diced
cheese, those
up,
mild
and we're gonna
cheddar
go ahead. We're gonna
blocks
mix it
that would
all
not stick,
together.
so that
We're
our
gonna
baked
go ahead.
ziti
We're gonna
does
put
not
some
stick to our
butter
pan. We're
onto
gonna
a
make sure it
skillet
is
or onto a
just like
pan,
that.
whatever you
Then
want
we're
to
gonna
call
go
it.
ahead. We're going to
And
put
we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna
the
put that
ziti
baked
right into
ziti
the
on there.
pot.
We're gonna
Well,
take
the
the
pan, the
cheese,
tray,
the
whatever
rest
you
of the
want to
cheese
call
that
it.
we
We're gonna
shredded.
move that
We're gonna
around to make sure
simmer.
it's
We're gonna go
evenly
ahead. We're gonna simmer
distributed.
that
Then we're gonna go
everywhere,
ahead. We're gonna
all
take the
over that,
cheese that we
until we
shredded
don't
up
see no
earlier,
more
and we're
noodles,
gonna
until all
just
the
like
noodles
that,
are
friend.
covered. Then we're
Then
gonna
we're
go
gonna
ahead. We're
go
gonna
ahead. We're
add
paprika on there
our
just for a little bit of color,
paprika.
just for a
for a beautiful color, just like that. We're going to go ahead, we're going to put that in the oven at 350 degrees until it is golden brown. Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to check on our oxtail that's been cooking for a minute. So this is how you want to check it. The meat should fall right off the bone. I felt like it needed to cook like for a little hour more or something. It wasn't falling off the bone enough for me. I went ahead and I added 1 cup of water, 1.5 cups of water. Then I went ahead, I added about 1/4 cup of ketchup, so it could give it that tangy taste that we're looking for. Then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna mix everything together so that they could become one as a unit. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna add some butter beans. I washed mine off first and then added them. It's totally optional. If you want to add them, add them. If you don't. So simple. Then I went ahead, I added some more thyme. We're going to go ahead, we're going to make sure that is well in there, cover it, and let it cook for approximately 1 more hour. Now we're going to go back to our rice. At this time, your water should be boiling. This is the rice that I'm using, Madame Gugu's long grain rice, okay? And my water is boiling. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take my rice. As you can see, I already washed it and everything. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put it in the pot. I'm going to put it all in one spot, and I'm going to make sure it creates a mountain to where it is at the tippity top. That way we know that our rice will not be pasty. That way we know we will not be making porridge but rice, because some of y'all rice be looking like porridge. Yeah, I seen your picture on Instagram. You should be ashamed posting that porridge, talking about something you made rice. Friend, you made porridge. No. Okay? Then we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of butter to that, about 1 tablespoon. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to mix everything together. When we're mixing the rice, want to make sure you're scraping it from the bottom. You're going to put your heat down. Once your rice look like this, you're going to put your heat down from the 7/8 to a 3 or a 2. You're going to cover it with either aluminum foil, saran wrap, or parchment paper. And you're going to let it cook for 30 minutes, okay? Undisturbed. Do not uncover it for 30 minutes.
Friend, do you see that big city friend? Friend, when I tell you, if you follow this to the T, this gonna be the T, friend. I ain't playing with you. Look at that, friend. Look, friend. The T around town is gonna be, did you know what you call it can make baked ziti like that? Cause ain't no way, baby. Look at this. Friend, let's go ahead and give this beautiful baked ziti a moment of silence for the beauty that it holds. Yes, friend. Look at that baked ziti. That baked ziti is baked ziti in. Hey, friend, baby.
Now let's go ahead and check on these oxtails. Baby, by now these oxtails should be done. They should be tender. They should be falling off the bone, baby. They should just be letting themselves go, friend, okay? Your gravy should be nice and thick as you see, friend. For you to put over that rice, it's going to make that rice taste extra delicious, friend. Ooh, friend, look at those beautiful oxtails. You know, look how tender that is. You see, friend, let's go ahead and give these oxtails a moment of silence. Yes, baby, them oxtail is oxtailing. Now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna check on that rice. Look at that, cooked to perfection. Look how it's not pasty. Look how it is cooked. Look at the color, friend. Hey, just like that. Look how it don't look like porridge, friend. I'm trying to tell you. There we have it. The baked ziti is baked ziti, and the oxtail is oxtailing, and the rice is ricing, friend. There we go. Dinner is served. I went ahead and I made some fried plantains and added some avocado. And baby, it don't get no better than that. Ooh, child. Look at this beautiful dinner. Whew. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye. Until next time.